Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. We are live. Yes, you can hear me. All right. Welcome to our annual VRARA Enterprise Summit 2024. I am your host for today, Chris Colo. We have a great day ahead of you. I think you're going to love it. We have 30 speakers for you today, some of the best minds in the XR digital twin AI community. So this is a live show, so please be patient and professional, especially in the chat. You can click on the full screen icon on the video stream so you can see it at maximum. If you would like to speak at our future events, we actually have an education summit coming up and healthcare summit coming up in Q3 and Q4. And if you would like to get involved in our global community of 55,000 professionals, please email me at chris@vrara.com. So with that, let's go to our first speaker, Jack from Unity. Hello, Jack.
Hi there. Can you hear me okay?
You can. Thank you, and you may start now.
Wonderful. Right. Share screen. Okay. Chris, can you see this first slide?
Yes, we can. You ready to go?
Right, let's go. Okay. Thanks for everybody joining. Nice to be part of this this live group. Really excited to be part of it. I'm the first of many talks today, so onto your hats. So my name's Jack Strongitham, based in the UK. I'm covering all of Europe for everything that's non-gaming at Unity. I have many colleagues doing similar things. We come with different experience on the technical side. I'm from originally an engineering, civil engineering background. So I had a proper job for 9 years, as I always say. And I have been known for working at Autodesk on the technical side with software products. And before I joined Unity, I spent 3 years at VRARA doing laser scanning. So good varied background. And what you see on the bottom right is what got me into Unity. Was a trade show event in Birmingham, UK, and this crazy walking machine that we picked up. And I learned how to make a Mario game in Unity in literally 2 days. I can't write any code and never will probably, but I pulled it off. And it really got me interested in bringing content alive and interactive. And obviously VR was definitely rising at the time. So if you don't know Unity, you may be using it in some shape, way or form. We're really known originally from gaming side of perspective, mobile web games, for example. But it has been really the rise of VR and AR that Unity has been used a lot because we're lighter on the graphic side to make things like VR and AR more possible. We are in many other things than just games. Obviously, the applications out there are many, but we're also in things like vehicles, such as Daimler Mercedes is a good example, hair dryers, lawnmowers, you name it. We're quite well used in technology across the board. And this is why we are well downloaded and used every month. If you don't know Unity, Unity is really a development platform, a visual gaming development platform, where typically you would write scripts, or more recently visual scripting, to enable interactions with content and then publish it on the various devices, be it PC, Mac, VR and AR, as many as we'll cover later. What's really made it interesting in the last 12 months is the rise of AI. There's many topics of that today. And even I use it every day to do the scripting part. If you've never thought you could do this side of things before, using AI has now made it possible just to do simple tasks and make things happen. So really what we're doing is transferring technology from really the game sector into the digital twin area, use of the multiplayer, the interactivity, bringing interactive graphics, physics, and many more things as an example. We will work with many people in the industry and technology sector. We don't work alone. We're just part of your toolkit, as many other software products you might use to do your daily job. What makes us really interesting is our broad breadth of technology that we can build to. Not all of these ones are applicable if you're outside of gaming, as I am, but more of them are getting more accessible to us. And there's always new devices coming out quick, and we are always there on day one of launch, such as more recently Vision Pro from Apple. We've been at Microsoft for the HoloLens, and of course Quest. We're all built on Quest. So coming to that point is really where I'm getting into the topic of the conversation. Is the rise of VR was originally through fairly high-end PC type devices. So the devices at the bottom there are the higher kind of quality ones. But the rise of the untethered device has really taken off by storm. Even people are giving them out as Christmas presents. But it's also a much easier way to make content available. You don't need to ship a computer to use it as well, and not limited to maybe an office space to use it. Ship it out, somebody uses it, sending it back. And these devices are still fairly low powered. Even Apple Vision is a glorified iPad on your head. But they are getting more powerful. But there are always going to be some limitations really on graphics and memory that you're going to have to adhere to. We are always doing things in Unity to make your VR experience easier, especially if you are new to building applications and experiences. The XR interaction toolkit is moving on at a quick pace, brings you lots of user interface, all the movement systems, and other items, all the things you would need have already been done. You can just change the look and feel as you feel fit, but great start. And very recently, a brand new multiplayer template came out. It's now available in the Unity Hub. Just download it, and it will give you something quite fun to start with, but it will give you all the setup to do multiplayer, interactive mini games as part of it here. And you'll see me use this in a more serious context in a few minutes as well. But it's quite a fun experience. Download it, build it to your VR headsets, work on all of them, and try it out. It's good fun. Our colleagues over at Meta have been doing a great job as well, because they want to make you use more of the capability within the devices. So you got the new Meta SDK with these building blocks. So you literally click them and it adds each section to the project. So at least you can get everything working without too much effort. And that includes things like pass-through, their quite cool avatar system as well. So really, the crux of the presentation is really models are our biggest nightmare. Getting content into these untethered devices specifically is always a challenge. And games are quite curated experiences. They're built on Max, Blender, Maya kind of products. But if you're going into more industry,